Earlier this week, Nintendo surprised us with an announcement video for their latest piece of hardware, the Switch Lite. It looks good, but I still can't decide if this is a welcome addition to the Nintendo family or just a greedy cash grab. Let's talk about it on this week's episode of Good to Know Gaming. I'll start by saying that overall, I'm a huge fan of what Nintendo has produced in the last few years. The Switch is one of the best products that I've bought in recent memory, and I've spent endless hours absolutely enjoying the hell out of it. From day one, I was blown away with how it performed in both handheld and docked modes, and I was especially impressed with how seamlessly it transitioned from one to the other. But truth be told, my Switch lives most of its life in handheld mode. Aside from the occasional multiplayer rounds of Mario Kart and Overcooked, I just haven't found myself compelled to play on a big screen that much. The convenience of being able to pick up and play wherever I happen to be when the urge comes is just too enticing, to the point where docked mode somehow feels like too much effort, which I understand is the laziest thing anyone has ever said, but I'm sure there are others out there who feel the same way. Let me know in the comments if you've ever thought that the couch is simply too far away. I'll just play in handheld. I guess what I'm trying to say is that the original Switch is already a groundbreaking portable gaming system, and at no point have I thought, I wish I had a Switch with a smaller screen and less capabilities. Let's dive into the specs a little. We'll start with what we gain. Firstly, it's about $100 cheaper, which I certainly understand is a huge selling point for a lot of people out there. It's smaller and therefore lighter. The battery will last approximately a half hour longer and, that's it. Okay, so what's been taken out of the portable experience then? We've lost almost 2 centimeters from the screen, the ability to remove the Joy-Cons for multiplayer on the go. Along with them goes the extremely impressive HD rumble and infrared sensor of the original. And if you're a Labo fan, then you're sadly out of luck. The adaptive brightness option is gone, and certain games like 1-2 Switch, which rely heavily on the capabilities of the Joy-Cons, will not be available without purchasing a set separately for about, $100. Nintendo have made it so multiple consoles can share an account and thus share games and save data, which would be an incredible and necessary feature if, say, Microsoft brought out a portable Xbox. But being able to share your games to a portable console doesn't seem as necessary when the initial console is already portable. Look, I know this is all very negative, and I don't like being a negative Nancy about things, so let's get positive. That slightly cheaper price tag is potentially going to be the difference between someone getting to experience games like Breath of the Wild or never playing them at all, which is a huge positive. And it does make me theorize that this could be the direction they head in terms of all their portable products from here on out, which means no new DS or Game Boy, just stripped back versions of their main consoles, and I kind of like that idea. It feels streamlined and simplified, and I'm sure there's a Game Boy style market for this version of the Switch, with its fun colors and classic D-pad. But as an owner of the original, I simply can't imagine losing all those features, especially the screen size that made the original such an impressive piece of entertainment technology. Now I know there has to be some people out there who disagree, and I would love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on the Switch Lite. Who knows, you might even change my mind. As always, thank you so much for watching. Give us a like if you enjoyed this, and hit that subscribe button for weekly gaming news and reviews. I'm Kyle for Good to Know Gaming. I'll see you next week.